Hi guys, it's Mark Zicree, Mr. Sci-Fi, also known as Mark Zicree of Space Command. And one of the inspirations of Space Command is Charles Chilton's Journey into Space, this is my Journey into Space t-shirt. And it was done as radio plays on the BBC, First Mission to Mars, First Mission to the Moon, etc. And then also as a follow-up graphic novel published in the Weekly Express, and I'm reading through that now, so I got my Journey into Space t-shirt. But lots of news relating to Space Command. Now, first of all, of course, I hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy, practicing social distancing, all the things that everyone is advising everyone to do. You know, we'll get through this. But meantime, there's a lot of great stuff happening with Space Command, and I'm committed to staying positive, to staying proactive, to staying creative, and to being a beacon of hope for everyone in the world who checks out Mr. Sci-Fi. So, and I've been exercising, you know, following all the social distancing and all that, but still, you know, keeping, you know, muscle tone and all of that stuff. So, but here's what's going on with Space Command. There's only a few hours left to pledge to our Space Command Kickstarter project. Now, we're up to 55,000, which is great considering the times we're in. We'll obviously have to do another campaign after the pandemic is over to raise enough to shoot everything we're going to need to shoot. But if you can pitch in a few bucks between now and a few hours from now, that'd be great. That'd be much appreciated, because meantime, as I announced a few days ago, we are shooting a new episode of Space Command entirely during the pandemic, during the lockdown. It's going to be sent out to everyone for free. You won't have to pledge for anything or do anything to get it. It will be, it's our donation to everyone who's suffering through this. And so the actors and Elaine and myself and everyone who's working on it is doing it just for the love of it for free and to create something positive. So it's called Ripple Effect. And it's, the actors are all shooting it in their own homes with their own cameras so they can stay, you know, separated and not endanger themselves. We certainly would not bring a crew in at this point to anyone. And so far, and so this is, now a few days ago, the script was, I think, 3 to 5 pages, something like that. And now here it is. This is the work in progress draft. And it's 19 pages. Wow, look at that. 19 pages. Holy cow. And so Elaine and I are writing it. It says on the cover page, written by Mark Scott Zicree and Elaine Zicree, based on a crazy notion by Mark Scott Zicree. There it is. That was Elaine's suggestion, and I agreed with it. But the cool part is we're going to share with all of you exactly how we make this episode, step by step by step by step. So we are putting the various drafts day by day as they evolve on a link on the Space Command webpage. There'll be a link down here where you can access it, and you can read how the script changes and how it evolves, and the people who are in it already. It's amazing. So we're going to have Michael Harney, Nichelle Nichols, Mira Furlan, Robert Picardo, Bill Mumy, Brian McClure, Ethan McDowell, Barbara Bragg. I'm reaching out to J.G. Hertzler. I'm reaching out to Doug Jones and Armin Shimmerman. Tons of people that we all want to work with and see. And some of the characters you'll have met before on Space Command. Others are characters that are coming, and this is your introduction to them. So it's going to be quite remarkable. And you know, you'll get it free, and you'll be able to see how it comes together. You'll actually be part of watching it evolve. And it's going to be, and it's entirely an experiment. It's entirely on the tightrope wire, seeing how it all progresses. But our actors are very enthusiastic about it, as am I. And, you know, it's going to be phenomenal. Now, at the same time, we're in post on hours 2 and 3 of Space Command, so we're getting visual effects sequences completed, all of that stuff. We're almost finished with the audio play prequel. We've done the sound mix, we've done the music, just a few little final things to do, and the graphic novel is, I'm getting wonderful pages from Tahani Farr as we move through that as well. The second issue of the Space Command comic will be available soon. Just incredible. But also we're prepping for the 4th hour of Space Command, not Ripple Effect, but the second hour of Forgiveness. You know, the first 2 hours of Redemption, second 2 hours of Forgiveness, and And that there's a character in it called the Prophet. Now, many of you know that Ian McCaig, the brilliant Star Wars designer and designer of Thanos in Avengers and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk and all sorts of stuff, Darth Maul, Queen Amidala, Rey, on and on. He's our character designer. He's been my character designer on all my major projects for the last 25 years. And so there's a character upcoming in Forgiveness named the Prophet. And she will be played by Elle Sonnet, who you first saw as a synthetic in Redemption. And so Ian just sent me the evolution of the character design, and he actually was teaching classes in drawing that were being videoed, and he decided that one of these lessons would be him actually creating this character and showing his thought process and his developmental process. So we're going to have this on a link where you'll be able to see these amazing drawings that he just sent me as he worked out different ideas for how to design that. And you can see his process, very different designs. And we're going to give him feedback and refine them even further. But we are just overjoyed that Ian is aboard for this. He's a dear friend and an amazing, amazing artist. So, and then finally, of course, we're selling Space Command shares still at $7,500 each. That's going to help enormously in terms of keeping the studio open, keeping our small band employed, because it's very, very important that they be able to not have to go find other ways to survive, particularly during these hard times. And, you know, so, and if there's anything you can do to spread the word about the fact that we're doing this new episode of Space Command entirely, you know, during the lockdown, please do, because if IO9 reports on it, or Collider, or, you know, Trek Yards, or, you know, any of the major science fiction sites, or even the major news sites, if, for instance, if you're a writer for the New York Times or something, please help us spread the word, because that's the way people will know about Space Command. That's the way we can all share what we're up to and this journey. And I think particularly now, during these hard times, a positive view of the future is vital, because it's so easy to give in to hopelessness. It's so easy to give in to despair, and it's vital that we not do that. It's so important that we see that we are actors in our lives and can take action and can make a better world, a better life for all of us. And we cannot afford to be passive. We cannot afford to be silent. And so that's it for now. Mark Zicree, Mr. Sci-Fi, Mark Zicree of Space Command. And the novel is coming out soon, tons of stuff. So thanks for everything you do and are, and we'll be talking again really, really soon. Bye, guys.